So we will design the contact us section. That is what you are saying is send us message. That is, if a user or a client want to send a message to the owner of the website. So this is what we are having here now. So in the case of this now, let's create a container here. So the container, like we always do, we set the margin to 0, we set the padding to 0. We will make this one a full width. Also, we are going to remove the gap. So let's give this one a margin bottom of 128 pixel. So in the case of this now, let's create a 2 container in it. So the first one, the margin we are changing it to 0, the padding also to 0. We are changing this one to full width. We're also removing the gap. So let's duplicate this as well. So we are duplicating this, and then so let's check the structure. Looking at the structure of what we have, it is the parent container and it has 2 container units. So let's set it to what? Let's set the direction to row. So direction to row. The first one I'm going to give it 30%, and then the second one I'm going to give it 70%. So the parent row, let's give it padding of 128 pixel by right, padding of 128 pixel by left. So in the case of this now, in the case of the first container, look at this, we're having a background, but a background image here. So let's make up the background image. Let's get the background image here. This is the background image. So it is set to full. The position is center. The attach is default. The repeat is no repeat, and then the size is what is cover. And display size to cover. So in the case of this now, you see that this has a what? That's a border radius of what? How many pixel? I guess it should be 16 pixel. That's a border radius of that's a border radius of 16 pixel. Yeah, from what you have in it, it has a border radius of 16 pixel. So, but in the case of this now, it is the top left that is having it, and then also this one is the top what? Top left bottom that is having it. So let's now go to this as a selector, and then let's go to the custom CSS, and then let's write the selector of this, and then let's see border radius, border top left radius, we're having 16 pixel, and then border bottom left radius, we're also having what? 16 pixel. Can you see now? So this is what we're having here. Let's see what we're having right here. So we won't be able to see it because we haven't given it a height. But let's do this one as well. The background color for this one is the background color for this one from the global image you set already. This is the background color for it. Yeah, can you see? This is the background color for it. So also in the case of this one also, let's also move here too as well, because this one also have border radius as well. So in the case of this, I'm also going to give it a selector of what? Border top right radius. other top right radius, we're having 16 pixels. So let's see. Let's remove this. Yeah, you can see it here. Also, we are also having border bottom. Border bottom right radius. Also having what 16 pixels. Yeah, can you see? This is what you're having here. So in this case now, let's now bring in the text of what you're having here. So the text of what? Send us message. Can you see? Send us message. Let us give the color of what? White. Global white. Can you see? And then in this one now, let us give it a padding top of 24 pixels, a padding right left of 24 pixels as well. So can you see? So the next thing we're having here right now is the text. Let's copy the text and then put in the text elements here. So it's also what? It's also white and then 16 pixels. And then we have the line height is 24 pixels. Line height is 24 pixels. We're having 16 pixels. And the color is what? The color is white. So that's what we have in here. So there's a difference of 32 pixels between these two. So let's just set the direction to column and then give it a gap of 32 pixels. Direction to column and then give the gap of 32 pixels. So here we are. So in the case of this one now, let's now create a form. I'm going to make use of Elementor form for this. This is the Elementor form I'm making use of. Can you see? So this place to this place, we're having. So the padding is 64 by the left. It's also 64 by the right, 66 by the top, and then also 66 by the bottom. So in the case of this, we are having the border by the top is 66, by the right is 64, by the bottom is also 66, and by the left is also what? 64. Yeah, this is what we are having right now. Can you see? So this is what we are having. But in case of this, let's now design this to suit what we have here. We are having the full name and then the phone number. So let's add the element of what? Of phone. Let's check phone here. There's phone there. Okay, it's tel. We have of tel. Tel should be what? We have a phone here. This is a phone, email, and location. So let's bring this one to here. The next one is email, and then the next one is location. So let's duplicate this and then let's just change it. The type, the location is select. So can you see? Let's put location. So in the case of this, let's just write select location. Let's write select location and then look at what it's telling us to do. So let's just say Lagos, and then we're going to make use of pipe here. Lagos, Ogun, Ogun, Abuja, Abuja, So can you see? So can you see it now? So this is the drop down for it. So let's now we are having, in the case of the name now, it is full name we're having here. Full name. Let's just full what? Full name. Full name. The placeholder is right name. The placeholder for the phone number is also what? Enter phone. The placeholder for the email is enter email. So that for the location down has been set already. So you also have what? Message. Write your message. That is the text area. Write your message. So let's now design this. So in the case of full name, let's set it to 50 pixel. Yes, in the case of enter name node, let's also set this on to 50 pixel, 50%. In the case of email also, let's set it to 50%. Also in the case of the next one, let's also set it to what? 50%. So we will soon move to the styling. And then in the case of the button we are having here, let's set it to 33 pixel. And then what is the send message? Send message. So that's all you are having here. 33. Let's view it here. Can you see here? So we are good with this. So let's begin the styling. In the case of this now, in the case of the edit form, the styling, the full name, and this the input field, we're having 616 pixel. So let's look for the field. I guess that's it. We're having 616 pixel. That is the input. That is the placeholder right there. The placeholder right there, we're having 222 by 40. Yeah, that's what you're having. That's what's in the field. The form, you're having 16 pixel, right? Having 16 pixel, and then what's the color we're having? The color we're having is what? So this is the color we're having. That's the font color. And then it is what? Don't forget, it is 600 width. The width is 600. Yeah. So from the label to this, how many do we have? We have 4 label spacing. So we have 4. Can you see? So that is what we are having right now. The input field, the border is what? The border is 1, and then this is the border color. Yeah, this is the border color, and the radius is what? The radius is 8. So that's what we're having right now. So let's see what we're having. Can you see what we're having? This is what we're having right now. So let's tie the button. In the case of the button, what are we having here? This is what we have. The background color is what? Brown silk, and then the text color is this. We're having the text color to be this. So that's the text color to be. So what's the radius? The radius is 8 pixels. I mean, the radius will be 8%. It's 8 pixel. And then also on over, just want to change the text color to what we have. Yeah, that's what we are having. Just want to change the text color to what we are having right there. So in the case of this, you can see now from the design, we are having this text to be what? This text is text. This is what the text is giving us. So let's give it a width. Let's give this one some padding rather. Let's give it padding of padding right of 40. So you can see that we're having what we want now. And then in the case of this, I've styled it before. Let's see. Yeah, we styled it. So far so good. We've been able to achieve this. Can you see? I don't like the way this button. I don't like. I'm going to change it. Change it to 30%. Let's change it to 30% here now. I think it's quite good now. So we're having our text, having our button, also having our phone here. So let's now do this thing now. Let's check the responsive mode. When we check how responsive it is, you can see now it is not quite responsive. So let's change this one to 40. Let's change the padding left to 40, the padding right to 40. So it is still quite manageable here, but in the case of this, you can see. So let's change this one to 30, this one to 30, this one to 30, and so this one to 30. Let's see what we have here. So we can still manage this. In the case of the button, in this case now, we want to change it to 33%. Change it to 33%. Or better to maybe 40. So we're still quite good here. Still quite good this way. So in the case of mobile mode, let's check the mobile mode. In the case of the mobile mode, let's set this to 20%, 20 pixels rather. The way we've been doing the form, the way we've been doing the padding, 20 by left, 20 by right. So this is what I'm going to do. This one now, we want to hide it. on the mobile. To also be able to do that, I always go to responsive and then press hide on mobile. So it has been hidden on mobile like this. So it has been hidden on mobile. Can you see? It has been hidden on mobile. So let's now copy the text. Let's now have the text here and the what? Let's have the text here. No. Yeah. Let's have the text. The text will say send us a message like what we've done before. Send us a message, and also let's have a text element. Text element will be this. We will reply you as soon as possible. So, and on the same instance too, this one also is going to be hidden in the desktop mode and also on the tablet mode. So also the same to this one. Go to this one too as well. It's going to be hidden on the desktop mode and also on the tablet mode. So let's give this one a padding bottom of 20, and also let's give this one to also a padding bottom of 40. Then let's give it a padding bottom of 30. So this is what we have now. So this is what we have now. We've been able to sort out the form, and then everything is quite responsive. So on the desktop mode, we are having this. On the desktop mode, we are having this. On the tablet mode, we are having this. Also on the mobile mode, we are also having this. This is what we are having on the mobile mode. So thanks for staying up to this present moment. In the next session, we'll be walking through this our blog post. So we'll be designing this our blog post. Thank you.